What's happening, YouTube? Back in the day, gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another episode of What's Happening YouTube, variety show where we talk about what's been happening YouTube. And for the life of me, I don't know why you would care. It's customary on this channel to start the video off with a cocktail. Today we are drinking something new that I've discovered that is just fucking fantastic. It's that Old Smoky Tennessee moonshine. Yeah, it's not really moonshine, you know, it's flavored stuff, but this one is unbelievably delicious, and I could put down this whole jar. It's Old Smoky Tennessee moonshine, banana pudding cream moonshine. And somebody's texting me right now. Saw this, looked tasty, bought it, and it was. So we put the bottle down over a few days. But yeah, we're cracking open a new one. Cheers, YouTube. It tastes like banana pudding. And then there's like a finish of alcohol in the back, but I mean, it's banana pudding. Okay, so I'm gonna get the episode rolling. I smoked one of my favorite cigars right here. Deadwood Leather Rose. Oh yeah. Right now is my absolute favorite part of the week. It's Saturday night. Just got home from work. I don't really work on Sundays that much. So right now is the longest possible time before more work. So that's exciting. But to top that off, tomorrow's Father's Day. And I have a big to-do list of fucking nothing. So like Father's Day starting right now. And so, you know, we're gonna have a cigar. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna play some games. I even got a dozen chicken wings here, just for the hell of it, because I like me some chicken wings. But in today's episode, oh my god, I almost forgot. Like the best part of Saturday night, aside from it being the longest possible time before more work, it's Dee Snider's House of Hair from 9 to 12 every Saturday night. Smoking cigars, having cocktails, playing video games, listening to 80s rock. That's where it's at. So, my favorite part of the time of the week, probably yours too. If not, should be. Dee Snider's House of Hair is on iHeartRadio, so you can listen to it wherever you are located. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So, we actually have a lot to talk about this episode. A lot of good stuff going on. I have determined to buckle down and get the game room nice and organized. Hacking away at that backlog. I've been doing a real good job working on videos and getting them out in a timely manner. So I'm not sure when this one's going to come out because I actually have a video done and another one in the works. So, you know, if you're watching this and it's 2 weeks after Father's Day, it wasn't because I was lazy. It was because I'm actually doing my duties as a YouTuber. But anyhow, I've been buckling down, and I said by Father's Day, I'm going to have the game room cleaned up. Because usually there's just shit all over with work shit, games I picked up, games I'm playing, post-it notes, half scripts of shit that never comes to life. My ashtray, cigars, half-empty cocktails and that. But I buckled down. It's coming along. The desk, I'm not going to show you the desk, but it's cleaned off. It's ready to go. There's still one pile of shit there, big pile, because that's for my 90s video, which is coming up. And I just finished, which I'm sure you've seen, my Sega Genesis collection. That video took a little while, so I had to play a lot of games. So, I have been playing a lot of games, and let's start off with the game that I beat last night. That sucks. It was in my recent pickup video, which you probably just finished watching. Little Mermaid on the Game Boy. Like I said in that video, what I expect. So we're not going to dwell on this because it's Little Mermaid on the Game Boy. The NES game, which a lot of people say they like, I don't really care for. It's an easy game, but people say it's easier than it is. I feel like they're exaggerating. And I'm just giving it to you, keeping it real, like back in the day gamer do. It's an easy game, but I believe it's the second level where you're in the ship. The 2 eels are at the end of the board, but the rest of the game is a fucking breeze. You just blow through it. But this part has some difficulty, and it probably seems harder than it really is because the rest of the game is so fucking easy. But for some reason, I felt like I wanted to pick it up. Like I said in my pickups video, I had a bunch of credit at this store, so I embarrassed myself by having the guy take it out for me. And yeah, the 44-year-old man at the video game store buying Little Mermaid on the Game Boy. Yeah, they probably had a good laugh when I walked out of there. I haven't been beating too many other games. It's been like a month or two since I beat another game because I haven't had a lot of time to play games. And the games I've been playing, much like cleaning the game room, I decided I'm going to fucking buckle down and I'm not going to half play a game, rage quit, and then shelf it, continuing the horror of the backlog. No, it's not what I'm going to do anymore, and I've been good with it. It's why I haven't beaten too many games lately, because I've been playing some. Now, I haven't only been playing one game, been tossing one in here and there, but even more proud than beating a game, I am that I have officially confirmed and more than once landed on the aircraft carrier in Top Gun. Obviously, this is fucking NES tough for whatever reason. It's hard to do. We went and saw the new Top Gun movie, which is fucking amazing. So obviously, I wanted to play me some Top Gun after that. At the end of the first level, you have to land on the aircraft, so I swear, I think it was the third time. The third time, I nailed it. I landed on that fucker. Busted through the second level. Didn't finish the third level, but when I died, it said, "Congratulations, you've beat the game." Doesn't make any sense, because there's at least 4 levels. So I'm not counting that as beating a game. But did I mention Top Gun Maverick is fucking awesome? Holy shit, that movie was fucking awesome. This isn't a movie review, but Top Gun Maverick was fucking awesome. Another game that I decided to play falls along with this summer theme, because it's summer now. Been playing Paperboy 2 on the Nintendo, not the NES, the Nintendo. So I'd always had Paperboy back in the day. It's definitely a graphically inferior game, but the controls are much tighter on the first one. The second one, it's got a little, I don't want to say story. It's got more substance to it, that's for sure. It's longer, there's more to it, but the fucking, throw in the paper. You throw the paper and then you hit the button twice and then nothing comes out, and then it's the third time throws another paper. That first one, pop, 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 pop. You pop them papers up like it's a fucking machine gun. No, not on Paperboy 2. And that's maddening. For that reason, I don't want to say I don't like the game, because I do like it, but it's way fucking tough and super frustrating. Spoiler. So not having this back in the day, I don't know, it was something on a video. Captain Algebra commented he liked Paperboy 2 better. So that was like, all right, time to go. I think I have Paperboy 2 on fucking Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I think I really hate the Sega Genesis version, like I said in my Sega Genesis collection video. But, you know, I finished Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, I beat it! And then saying you moved from Easy Street to middle of the road land or whatever. I think it's cool that there's a password. That's cool, because otherwise I would never fucking play the game again. But I can only get to, like, Friday on the middle of the road, and that's it. I can't do it. So I'm having a hard time not rage quitting on this, because if I can't beat the middle of the road, how hard is hard going to be? But I am pretty damn good at it now. I mean, I'm a fucking surgeon, whipping them papers from all the way on the other side of the street, getting them right into the mailbox. But it's a lot of cheap deaths. And for that, fuck this game. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to beat it. Eventually. Last game I've been playing. You know what? I'm going to make you wait to hear about that last game. So we're going to talk about a couple of CDs I got here. I know, music, it's not what you want to hear. It's not what you tuned in for. But a lot of you comment a lot on it. And music's really important. So, since I have a microphone, you listen to every damn word I have to say. Before we talk about these CDs, we went to the drive-in, which is one of my favorite things to do. And we saw the Bob's Burger movie. I love Bob's Burger. That show is fantastic. But this movie was not. It's like they took a 20-minute Bob's Burger episode and stretched it to an hour-and-a-half movie. Not enough content, too much filler. And I regrettably say that I cannot recommend it. If you're a Bob's Burger fan, you should see it. But go into it knowing that it should have been 30 minutes long. That being said, what we've been listening to. This is uncharacteristic of me, big time, but in the back seat of the caddy, I had a bunch of just rap CDs, and I bought this one. I'm not a fan of this band. I'm not really a fan of rap, but gotta have some beats in the caddy, right? So, just on title alone, I picked this up. Best name for a rap album that I can think of. Bone Thugs and Harmony, featuring Eazy-E. Creeping on a Come Up. Basically, About to Rob You is the name of their album. Yeah, people bought that. I bought that. I have it. What the fuck is wrong with me? It's not a good album. There's 2 songs that sound good. I wouldn't say they're good, they sound good. We're not going to dwell on this music because you want to talk about video games. You want to know what that last one is right there. This one is also uncharacteristic of me. Uncharacteristic of me, but it fucking kicks ass. It's a best of. I didn't want to. It's a best of. Huey Lewis and the News. It's a fucking good album. Totally not my thing. I don't know what prompted me to buy that, but Huey Lewis and the News fucking rock. It's a party album. I'm going to put that in. No, I'm not going to put it in because it's almost time for Dee Snider's House of Hair. Which leads me to this last album, which is very characteristic of me. One of my favorite 80s bands. An album of theirs which I never had. I just watched this documentary on them, going through all their albums, and I had them. I stopped buying their albums before this one because the last good one, I expected it to suck. But it rocks. Rat. Detonator. Rat fucking kicks ass. Rat and roll. Yeah. Shame. Loving You's a Dirty Job. It's a fucking good album. I think this is probably early 90s. This is horrible. You can't read it on here. Who cares? You don't care. I believe it was like 92. So it's like the end of 80s rock. But that album, still real good. Was just jamming it on my way home from work. It's a goodbye. Rat. Detonator. So, I need another drink. Did I show you? Did we get a close-up of this shit? Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, so good. I mean, if you hate bananas, you're not gonna like that. But I mean, I'm not like a banana fan, but like, it's fucking delicious. So this last game, I've been playing for a fucking long time. I've had it since back in the day. It was one of the $20 titles that I picked up before you knew that any game about a licensed movie sucked. I probably shoveled snow on a snow day until I had $21 and walked down to the store and picked this fucker up. But it's not a great game. I've always kind of liked it since I had it back in the day. It's not terrible, but it's not good. I could never get very far because it's hard as fuck. I've been putting in the work on this, kicking ass on it, and I can get to the last level without even dying, and then you are just fucking cheap death. I have rage quit it so many times, but this was the game that made me vow to not quit games anymore. I was like, I'm just going to play it. I'm going to stick it through, and I'm going to beat it. As you may know, if not, Back in the Day Gamer does not look up how to beat games on the internet or on YouTube. I will not do it. If you do it, that's fine. Back in the day, there was no internet. You couldn't do it. It was not a thing. So I won't do it now. If you do it, that's fine. It would save you many, many wasted hours. And I contemplate doing it, but it would make it less gratifying. And for me, it would feel like cheating. So I just don't do it. It's fine if you do. It's fine. It's totally fine. But it would just lessen the experience for me, so I refuse to do it. And I also would like to beat every NES game. Throughout my lifetime is just fine. But if I look up how to do it, then I'll plow through them, and then there will be no more. And the quest will be over. And what will I do then? So, that game is none other than the box office not smash hit, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Total Recall. As I said, not a great game. I've always had a liking for it since I've had it for so long. But you probably hate it. And the amount of rage it's giving me, I hate it too. But I've been working on, for many years, the segment of NES A to Z. And I know I don't say NES, but it doesn't sound as good as saying Nintendo A to Z. So my series NES A to Z has led me to T for Total Recall because someone suggested it. And I can't review it without beating it. So I'm stuck at, I'm not sure if it's the end because I'm stuck, but I know it's, actually I don't know. I don't know shit. Don't listen to me, I don't know. But the drill, the guy driving like the bulldozer drill coming at you, that's as far as I can get. As far as I know, from chatting with people, not asking them, but hearsay, that you just stick it out and just keep hitting that guy. It takes a ton of hits before he finally dies, but I have yet been able to do it. Now, Game Beaters said that that's what Megadan said. Megadan's my buddy. You know, back in the day, you were at school, you were hanging out with your buddies. They talked about how to get past parts. You know, that's not cheating. That's not looking up stuff on the internet. So Megadan, if you want to go ahead and tell me, give me some advice on how to beat Total Recall, that's cool. That's not cheating, right? Maybe gray area, loophole, if you will. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you today, folks. Shout out to Game Beaters. When I do these videos, I kind of have like not a script, but bullet points. Like boom, 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 what we've been playing, what we've been eating, what we've been drinking, blah, 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 blah. And I always want to talk about what I've been watching, because I watch a lot of YouTube. That's probably why I do this. I don't really watch regular TV at all. I watch some shit on Netflix or some old DVDs. But YouTube is my TV. It's part of the reason why I like it. It's cool. It's like, hey, I have my own TV show. I'm important. Look at me. But Game Beaters, I like those guys. Hung out with them at Midwest Gaming Classic a few years back. Didn't get to go to the past one. It's not what we're talking about, but they've been putting out a lot of videos lately. He's been buckling down even more than I've been buckling down. And to be honest, their channel's a lot better than mine. They're more they're more talented video making process. Honestly, I don't care to be. Hopefully you like what I put out. If not, go watch the Game Beaters. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And until next time, YouTube, keep it retro. And happy Father's Day. 2 weeks ago.